around the world. I won't name any of them, but they're working on their own secure private clouds. So they aren't going to trust somebody else right now, but they are building their own private clouds. And and they have a lot of money that they can throw at those things.
Yeah.
Most agencies won't be able to do that. So you sit there and you look at some of the average government, Department of Transportation, and you look at what could they do? Simple services of being able to stand up a site that tracks where the buses and trains are, and be able to display that back down to end users that they could see on their handsets. That's the sort of app that's coming out that people look and they go, oh my God, this is fantastic. The government's done something great for me. It's a perfect thing to run in the cloud, and there's no security issues. It's that someone, the bus goes the wrong way or something. That's not a big security thing. Mm-hmm. So it's a way for a government. I think the way our public sector team talks about it is they are all looking on how to add value to their citizens, and I can bring it back to general IT. The world of the CIO being king is gone. Mm-hmm. The CIO now sees all these devices, all these things coming into their office. People want to work on public Wi-Fi, and this guy's got to try and figure out how to make it all work. And so the head of a governmental agency is in any different situation. In some ways, they're pushed more because of the broad constituency they've got. And so we think we've got things that can help there. Windows 8, secure tablets, manageable tablets, I think is going to be a big reason why people are excited about Windows 8. The ability to develop applications that could quickly move from an on-premise environment to a cloud environment. Did you listen to what Satya was talking about this morning with the infrastructure as a service? Yeah, this is one piece that I don't think a lot of people in partners understand as well. Very simple model now, where you can stand up a VM, a virtual machine, in Azure, and you can have a simple application that's running on-premise, and you can very easily move that over into a VM in the cloud. And so the fact that you can very easily doesn't need to be a company level, doesn't need to even be a department, it could be an app. You pick an app, so you do an inventory of the applications you've got, and you pick one or two, and you say, look, let's move that over to Azure, and just run it there, and see how it goes. That's the way people should start. And what they'll find is that it's actually much easier than they think. And with System Center 2012, you have this single management, called a pane of glass, the single pane of glass, where whether the virtual machine is sitting in your server, whether it's sitting at a hoster, or whether it's sitting in the Azure cloud, they all just look like virtual machines. And to me, that is super, super cool. And I don't think people really understand that.
It's like the V-motion of VMware. Kind of things.
Yeah.
It's incredible because we can move a machine from somewhere to another just seamlessly. It's incredible.
It is. It's a little disconcerting.
Yes,
but that's why
if a bad machine and they escape from internet.
Well, that's why I would encourage people to start with one or two and get comfortable with the model, and then you make the decision for yourself.
Yes. No, but it's a new kind. I think we can create new generation of solution with this flexibility because it's incredible.
So let's see, we talked about the products generally, we talked about MPN and the things going on around MPN, competencies, and going after broader markets and LATAM. And, the partner opportunity, that's probably the thing to head on. It's just, you sit there and look at, every time we go through a new technology wave, more and more surface area opens up for partners to build businesses on. And that's why I'm so excited about this transition right now. A lot of people have been sitting there looking at Microsoft and saying, "Wow, is Microsoft going to make it through the cloud transition, or are they going to kind of limp through it and come out different but about the same. You know, this is, you know, look at the conference. One thing is very clear, this conference, this is an accelerator course. We're not just trying to come out of this the same. We're trying to double the company in the next few years, you know, based off of what we're doing here with the cloud. And the partners can come with us on that.
Okay.